All right, here we go. We're live with the WFO Racing Networks, WFO Racing League K&N Pro Series, Twisted Tuesday K&N Pro Series at Watkins Glen tonight. So going to be something a little bit different for y'all. Road course racing. And my timing screen's a little messed up, so we're going to flip it around and restart it real fast. Looks like Austin Wagner's starting in the top spot. We didn't have time to go over that tonight for you. So we'll go over it while we go racing here, because these guys are 2x2 and they are on their pace lap, about ready to go green. We'll pull our grid so you know where they're starting on the pole tonight. Qualifying first is going to be the 92 of Dylan Altum. To his outside will be the 19 of Austin Wagner. Third tonight, you'll see the 51 of Troy Cook, and to his outside is going to be the 77 of Garrett Helmlinger starting fourth. Fifth tonight, we got Ricky Fagone driving the number 10. To his outside in sixth will be Burt Wilson in the 70. Seventh tonight, you'll see Tyler Lambert in the number 9. To his outside in eighth is going to be Cody Martin in the 40. Starting ninth tonight, we'll have Larry Andresen in the 04. To his outside is going to be Hal Lamy in the 3-car in 10th. 11th tonight, we'll see Russell Charneski in the 20. To his outside is going to be Adam McKinney in the 13. 13th tonight, Trent Ripley in the 09. To his outside in 14th will be Leo Lortz in the 108. 15th tonight is Corey Cook in the 61. To his outside in 16th will be Adam Tips in the 54. 17th tonight, Zach McDaniel in the 42, and to his outside in 18th will be Cody McFadden in the 64. 19th tonight is going to be Steve Blankenship in the 8-car, and to his outside in 20th they'll show Tim Hamlet, but he's going to be the admin tonight. 21st is Charles Buchanan in the 23, and to his outside in 22nd is going to be the 14 of Jeff Martin. 23rd tonight, we got Travis Lonese in the 15, and his outside in 24th will be Nick Gardner in the 41. So that's your grid. You see these guys are green flag and racing. Your leader right now, current leader, is going to be the number 92 of Dylan Altum. He's going to have Troy Cook following in tow there in second place. Third right now is going to be Austin Wagner, and fourth, I'll tell you, Red the Barbaro, Tyler Lambert there has been doing a good job picking up speed lately. You see that Red Bull car right now. Got his practice in and was ready to go for this race tonight. Coop, you there?
Yeah, I'm here, buddy.
I'll tell you, man. Yeah, road course is all about being consistent and limiting mistakes. He who can limit the mistakes and be consistent usually can find victory lane here. Would you agree with that?
Definitely. It's really hard to keep those minimal because there's about, 7 more corners to mess it up.
Yeah, you got about probably, 17 corners here total. Somewhere around there, 15 at least. Oh, and it looks like my stream's buffering, but on the stream itself is fine. It's just on my end it's doing it. Ain't a big deal. I've been fighting a little issues with the computer, but nothing that is going to affect our broadcast tonight. So we're good to go on that part. That right, Coop?
Coming up on lap 2, it looks like.
Yep, lap 2. Lap 3 right now. We're working lap 3. 92 still your leader. He's gapped him a little bit, about 1.7 seconds now over the 51 of Troy Cook. A little bit more room back to the 19 of Austin Wagner. Wagner in third, and then fourth is still going to be the 9 of Tyler Lambert. Fifth right now is going to be the 77 of Garrett Helmlinger. You see his car right there. Sixth place, you'll see that number 10 of Rick Fagone. That Valvoline paint job. Seventh right now is going to be the 70 of Burt Wilson. There's still a long ways to go, though. I mean, one One mistake and you're losing 10 spots, Coop.
Yeah, there's the sand trap that pretty much stops you. So once you go off course, you're losing a lot of time. Looks like Dylan's coming off turn 11 really loose there.
Yeah, he's got about a 3.3 second lead, so
He needs to back it down a little bit.
he needs to
He's got
back
plenty
it
of room.
down before he causes himself some issues here. And getting on pit road here is not an easy chore either, so we'll see these guys do that on green flag pit stops. I would imagine that would be somewhere around 15 maybe? 13?
I was going to guess 11, but 15 sounds reasonable.
It's not going to be long. Taking a look at the 3-car back there, it looks like he's got a little damage on that ride. He's still riding in the 9th position, though, so maybe something happened on the start because it looks like the damage is on the nose of it. So going down into turn 1, it's real easy to get into somebody at the start of these things. Hi, Diana. Hi, Missy. Hi, Cindy. Hello, everyone in the broadcast. Hello, Coop. Nation, I think, is in the shower, so he's not currently with us.
That's right.
Now he's back. Fucker just pretending like he ain't here. You see that 92 car, Dylan Altum, trying to ride off in the sunset here.
Got it up to about 3.7 now.
Keeps going up and down a little bit. 3.350, 3.7. Just depends on what part of the track they're at, what corner they're coming into. The slower corners, the gap will go down. Working lap 5 of 65, but again, you know, if it's me, Nation knows it. I'm pacing myself.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I can tell you there's one car on this track that was really looking forward to this race, and that's Dylan Oldham. He's been talking about it all season, how he's going to win it. So, looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, he's in a good spot to do it. I mean, that's where you want to be. He's up there in the first position. But 65 laps is a long way around here. You got green flag pit stops, no caution flags either. So if you do make a mistake and get behind, there's no caution to save you.
Right.
So a lot can happen. I mean, I go back to before Coop's time, but a couple seasons ago in the truck series when I put, what did I do, lap the field twice, Nation?
Yeah.
At Watkins Glen, Coop.
I'll put this in perspective for you. Dylan's lap times are average about 1 minute 15 seconds right now. Second place with Troy Cook's right there at the high 115, and then you've got guys running 117. And there's nobody else that are really close to these guys.
Yeah, I'm showing a
Also,
lot of
Wagner's
people.
in there a little bit.
For some reason, I'm showing a lot of people who's disconnected from the server. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drivers that have disconnected from the server. I'm not really sure if we had a mass disconnect on there or what happened, but
Cody McFadden, Nick Gardner, Zach McDaniel, Tim Hamlet, I believe, was admin
he's
tonight,
admin.
right?
Yeah, but it's showing him disconnected from the server as well.
Yeah, he connected back now. But Corey Cook was another one, too, that connected late.
WFO Racing had a little server issue tonight. What do you think, Nation?
I don't think about much, but
You don't think about much, huh?
try not to.
You heard it here first. Nation don't think about much.
There's a big shocker for everybody.
Road course race from this perspective, though, being up in the booth, it's kind of boring. It's not as boring in the race car. I don't know. Sometimes it is. When I was running trucks here, when you get out in the lead like that and you're not racing around nobody, it does get boring. But you get back here where this cat's at. That I'm talking about the 9 car of Red the Barber there. He's about ready to. He's got a mirror full of the 77 of Garrett Helmlinger, and he's about ready to have some company in a fight for that position. And that's going to be the 4th spot on the track. Garrett's one that practices for these road courses and usually does a pretty good job. If there's going to be a driver that's smooth and limit his mistakes, then the 77 certainly got to be one of the cars in that conversation.
Garrett picked a fine time to start coming to as well.
Yeah, he's been moving up. Not yet in the chase. He has. He's points wise. He's been moving up, and he's really had some good finishes lately. Right before the chase, and now it's like he picked up at the end of the season and has carried that through the chase and just been very consistent. I'll tell you, that's about a 4-car battle. Rick Fagone back there in the 10 car, or how do you say it, Nation?
Enrique Fagande.
Enrique Fagande in the 10 car.
That sounds like a guy to be good at a road course.
You'd think he would be good at a road course. South American Spanish. I don't know.
A South American road course.
South American Spanish road course.
Oh, we got a car off track. The 909.
09. Trent Ripley. I just seen it.
I don't know if y'all saw it, but on the first lap, there was like 3 or 4 cars that went into that big ass sand trap.
That might have been what happened to those guys.
I mean, on the first lap.
All right, so my restream isn't working. I'm having trouble with YouTube staying up.
Which is working fine.
Took me forever to get Trading Paints to work tonight. I am not having a good night, Nation.
I ain't either, brother.
Stream looks good, though.
It does.
Tyler Lambert just about hit the wall there.
But Restream won't stay connected. Discord's working good. This is why I'm keeping an eye on it. It's the best race on the track right now, these 4 cars. And one of these guys makes a mistake, 3 guys are going to go by him. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It looks like Garrett's setting up his move here to go into turn 10, I believe.
You see Hal Lamy back there in the 8th position now, so Hal's moved up another spot, 2 spots since the start of the race. And we got one of those guys that might be in the 70 car I seen back there blinking, Burt Wilson. These guys are still just, it's like they're managing a gap. I mean, there's not much distance between them, but they're all 4 managing it quite well. Let's go back to Hal. He's all by himself back here in the 8th position.
Oh, Tyler lost it. Garrett's out. Big wreck in the S's.
I see it. I'm on the 77 right now. Turned around the wrong way. Burt Wilson gets by.
Oh, I hope he holds it.
He said it started with a 9 of Tyler Lambert.
Garrett's got to let all those cars by. He just backed into this.
Yeah, Tyler Lambert's on pit road, actually. We are going to take an instant replay of this so we can go back and see what happened. Let's burn it down with fire.
Charcoal.
Fire. Fuck charcoal.
Oh.
Without fire, charcoal wouldn't burn.
Yeah, well, without charcoal, you ain't going to have a hamburger.
Sure, you can cook it on wood. All right, so we're going back on our instant replay here. We're going to see what happened to the 9. Oh, coming out of turn 1 there. He jumped that curbing on the exit and was full throttle, and it fucked him.
Ricky Fagone barely made it through there.
Fagone got it through, so we're talking about problems, and you've seen some of the championship contenders have them.
Now, it's a shame, but after the wreck, Garrett was sitting in the middle of the track, and he really didn't have anywhere to turn around. He thought he was clear to back up, and backed into the 54 of Adam Tips.
That's his own teammate. That's a no shit moment, Nation. Meanwhile,
this shit just happened.
Oh, that 92 is wiggling off every corner, especially out of the carousel. So he's coming out of the carousel sideways. Bet you he's coming out of this final turn here sideways, too. Yeah, and man.
He needs to back it down just a little bit.
Yeah, there's still a long ways to go.
He's compressing his springs into one hard, too.
Well, he's got about almost a 10-second lead, so, I mean, he can make a little mistake, but you make a big one and you're going to be kicking yourself for pushing the car that hard.
Yeah.
And he's driving it. He's really overdriving it, if you want me to be honest with you, but
making it look good.
You got to be patient here.
Maybe the mindset is get as much of a gap as possible, so when I do make a mistake, it doesn't hurt me as much.
Even through the bus stop there, the car's really wiggly and out of shape.
Yeah.
I don't know. You got that kind of gap. Mind your gap a little bit, especially if the car's driving that way. If you don't, you're going to find yourself in a bad situation. I mean, he's got a big enough lead, so he don't have to be in a hurry. He can just be patient. What do you think, Nation?
Didn't we already cover that?
Nation, you don't know what to think, do you?
Fuck no.
We're going to watch a 51. You see his wheels aren't turned to the left there coming out of that right-hander. That last right-hander, Coop.
Well, 51's about 11 seconds back. He might want to pick it up a little bit.
I don't know. I'm not going to say that.
Just to be there, you know, because 11 seconds, even if Dylan went off track, that's still plenty of time for him to get it sorted out.
Yeah, but what you don't understand is some of those corners that you lose it in, it's going to cost you more than 11 seconds. You lose it out of that last turn, you're going to slide in the pit wall and probably blow your motor and be looking at a tow and everything, Coop.
Yeah.
I've wrecked at about every corner on this track, so I can tell you which ones are the worst ones to wreck at. You don't want to wreck out of that last turn. You don't want to wreck out of the carousel because it points you right to the inside wall every time.
Which one's the carousel?
I'd rather wreck in the bus stop. At the bus stop, you can get turned around and don't have no damage on your car.
The carousel is the long, sweeping right-hander.
Exactly.
It's probably the fastest turn in the whole track.
S's are the fastest.
The S is pretty quick.
Yeah, the S's are the fastest. I'm in third gear through there, and the carousel, I'm second gear through it.
Okay. I'm going to be in no gears. I don't know what I'm going to do. I practiced this thing a lot with the shifter, and it decided to quit working.
Well, I've ran into that same situation as you. I actually have broken my shifter on Watkins Glen. Nation probably recalls it.
Mm-hmm.
And I've broken it at Watkins Glen before, and I switched to the paddles, and I actually think I went faster.
What car is she all in?
K&N. It's Tuesday night, Garrett.
Yeah, Garrett, wake up.
He must have that same calendar that I had last week.
Where are you at, Garrett? What two cars did we run here?
The trucks and the K&N, but I didn't.
And what do we call the K&N series?
I don't remember.
The Twisted Tuesday?
Yeah.
I thought it was Wicked something.
Wicked Wednesday's the truck series.
That'll be tomorrow.
Yeah, they'll be here tomorrow. Same track. So we wanted to put a road course and a little curveball in the chase, and we did it.
Hey Siri, what day is it?
She's probably going to come back and say, "Are you fucking high?"
Yeah. Are you fucking stoned? It is Tuesday.
Tuesday.
It is Tuesday.
Did you not go to work today?
Unfortunately, I did.
See?
That's why I forget what
already
day.
know.
That's why you forgot what day it was, Nation.
Exactly.
I went to work. I have to write the date down like 9 times an hour.
Well, it's a good thing I remembered what day it was, or we wouldn't even have a race set up tonight for a broadcast to do.
Well, on a good note, I'd already be in bed.
That's a good point, Nation. Didn't think of it that way. Nation would be in bed.
See what I did there?
Yep. Good. On a better note, this is chase race number 3 of 5, so there's only a couple weeks left after this, Nation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was thinking about you today, Vern.
And that's probably not good.
Oh, it's not bad. I mean, it's bad for the guy that was in the van, but...
Bad for the guy that was in the... What'd you have, a retard in there? Or
No, I had like
crackhead?
an epiphany. If I could just stop, just be a complete fuck up, I can get the government to give me everything I need.
That's a good point.
I mean, I should just stop trying to achieve and just fucking just give it all up.
Here's what you have to do. You just have to stop and admit you're a snowflake.
No, I don't want to be a snowflake, though.
Well, if you do that, then you are what?
A fucking snowflake.
By definition, you are a snowflake.
Well, I guess I'll be going to work tomorrow.
Looks like 92's bringing it down pit road.
Yeah, what are we? What lap are we? About 16. So they're able to go about 16 laps on fuel here. Maybe 17. Who knows? Troy Cook's going to follow them down. We'll see what the 19 Austin Wagner does.
Hey, Garrison.
He stays on the track.
Pushing it as hard as that 92, you probably have less fuel than everybody else.
YouTube, just so you know, I can't see the chat. My chat's not working, so.
We hear you.
We'll let Nation and Coop respond to everything in the chat. I'm not ignoring.
Oh, I can't see the chat anymore.
I'm not ignoring the YouTube chat, but I can't. I
might
really
be lying,
can't see it.
But whatever.
I really can't see it.
Open your eye.
See the 51 coming off pit road now. So what do you think about pit strategies here, Coop?
Well, I think if you're in the top 3, you pit with the leader. Anything after that, I don't think it's going to matter when you pit. Unless the top 3 make a mistake, just pit when you run out.
Right. I'm afraid, though, not to take 4 tires, Coop.
Oh, definitely take 4 tires. don't even chance it. This place.
I'm afraid if I took some right tires, you know, it'd be good through the fucking left-hander, but I'd get in a right-hander and wipe it out.
No doubt. There's just too many variables at this place.
How about no tires, Garrett Robinson? What do you think?
I think you better take some tires.
lap 17 of 65. You see the 19 car on pit road here. We're going to watch him for a second and see what he does. He's pulling into his pit stall right there. He's got the second pit stall, so he's stopped. Left sides go up. Down. Right sides go up. He's taking 4, Garrett.
Missy called us village idiots, Vern.
Nice, clean. Well, it says it in the top left-hand corner in black and white, so...
Yeah, well, I didn't put that there.
It didn't take a rocket scientist to figure that out. Yes, Missy, I'm messing with you.
Who's McFly?
I don't know. Who is McFly?
Are you serious with that right now? Some of 'em a bitch.
I can't see the chat, so I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about.
He says, Vern, Nation, Coop, hello, McFly.
All right. It's open season on her now, Nation. Get her. Dylan come out of this with about 11-second lead.
Now they all want to talk about you since you can't see it.
That's fine. I can't see it anyway.
I'm going to tweet. Twitter it, tweet, whatever the fuck that shit is.
Cindy says, "Hey everyone, we could talk about Vern. He can't see it."
That's nice.
Ain't no fun if he can't see it.
I won't relay any more messages after that, Cindy. You say whatever you want. Say what you really mean.
Don't hold back.
Well, when I replay it, then I'll be able to see everything everybody says, so.
Yeah, that's tomorrow.
That'll make a determination on whether or not I broadcast tomorrow.
It's fake news. Oh, we got a car stopped, 108. Leo Lortz.
And we had
right
a
after the S's.
lead change, too, and the 92 is smoking and broken. I kid you
joking.
not. 11-second lead. That car is smoking and broken. Let's hit the replay, instant replay. Remember what I told you, Coop?
Yeah, I don't think it was pushing it, though. I think
Burn
he
it
hit the
down.
108. Yep, the 108 took him clean out.
You still got to have patience around the track. Let me get back to it so we can see it. I had to back up a long ways there. Oh, no. Yeah. The 108 come across a racetrack.
Yeah.
On the gas.
Yeah.
He's in a blind corner there, Coop, and he didn't know no one was coming. He thought it was clear.
Yeah.
Is exactly what happened. I mean, that's such a blind corner right there. The 108 didn't realize it until it was too late.
Yeah, Dylan didn't realize it either.
What a hit. I'll tell you something, though. I'm kind of liking the little bit of changes iRacing made on the damage model there. Did you see how much more realistic that looked?
Dylan Alton did.
Man, you hate it, though. You absolutely hate it. From the 108 standpoint, I mean, it's such a blind corner right there. He didn't know anyone was coming. But the leader of the race to get caught up in that just sucks ass, man. It really does.
Well, the 108 slid through the grass there and just kind of stayed on the throttle, too. So I don't know if he was trying to get out of the way.
He might have been. I don't know. I know the benefactor of it, though. 51 car.
Yep, Troy Cook's the new leader. He's got about 11 seconds on Austin Wagner.
What the fuck are you doing, Nation?
That's Troy Cook.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. Yeah, Wagner back there and about 13 seconds back in second. Dylan looks like he's in 7th position right now, so he's probably not all the way out of it yet.
No, he's not out of it.
There's still a ways to go. Look who's in 6th there, though, Nation. Hal Amy. He's got a little...
Sorry, go ahead.
Little damage on the front, little damage on the right side. Looked like he might have had some turn 1 action at the start, but 6th place right now. Hal having a good night.
Not bad. He just has to hold it that way.
Yeah, hold it that way.
I was going to say, if you thought the 92 was pushing it before, he's really going to be pushing it now.
Well, again, you just got to be patient. I know it's hard, but... Oh, Hal Amy just turned it around into the wall.
First of the can.
Where I started this thing, limit mistakes. Concentration and consistency. Slow and steady wins a race, Nation. We'll see what happened to Hal, but I'm sure he got loose out of the corner here, right out of the carousel. Yes, sir. Dirt tracks
Dylan Alton shit a chicken just now. He thought he was getting it.
He thought he was getting it again, didn't he, Coop? Thought he was getting it again.
Some of them a bit.
So Hal Amy's, he got a couple more dents on the back there, but the car ain't no worse for wear, Nation. And he only lost one spot throughout the whole exchange.
See, he got the wreck and only lost one spot.
Not too far behind him, though, is going to be the 40 car of Cody Martin, and that's going to be for position. Cody's currently in the 8th position right now. Then right behind him, a driver I thought we might see at the front of the field tonight there. That's that 20 car Russ Charneski. Oh, Hal Amy's around again. In the bus stop this time. Nation, you might want to go settle that feller down.
I ain't talking to him right now. No fucking way.
Come on, Nation. We'll see what happened to him in the bus stop here.
Not today.
He's driving her in there. Oh, he got her a little out of shape. Went in a little hot, Coop.
Yeah, he drove it in and cut the wheel pretty hard.
No extra damage there, though. So it's all good. He just lost another spot there. He's back to lost 2 spots. He's back to 9th, though. He's still in the top 10, Nation.
Yeah, I ain't talking to that motherfucker. No way.
11th place, or 10th place, actually, because Hal's in 9th. You'll see the number 61 of Corey Cook back here in 10th. Corey's got a little damage on his car, so he's been off the track a time or two. 11th tonight, we got a car that looks relatively clean, and that's going to be the 04 Larry Anderson. He's got that beer can paint job, Olympia Nation.
Yeah, have you ever had that beer?
No, I haven't.
I haven't either. Looks like it tastes like shit.
And there's Tyler Lambert, a.k.a. Red the Barber, back here in the 12th position now. Tyler is being scored a lap down. You see the 19 Austin Wagner just in front of him there. We know Austin's on the lead lap up in the 2nd position. But we're doing it through the field here. We'll go back one more. We find the 13 of Adam McKinney. Adam's car looks like it's had a couple little incidents. A little bit of right front damage there. But all in all, not too bad for Watkins Glen. This is a track that if you don't get it, it will get you. Period. There's no ands, ifs, or buts about it. If you don't completely get Watkins Glen, it will completely get you. There's the 108 of Leo Lortz. Looks like Leo might have got him a new race car. You see the 10 of Rick Fagone working around him there. 10 car Nation, who is it?
Is that Enrique Fagande?
You got it. Nation got it. Enrique Fagande.
Ding, 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 ding.
Then we're going to go back to 15th and find the 8 car Steve Blankenship, currently located on pit road. And then back 18 laps is going to be the 09 of Trent Ripley, who is currently located on pit road as well. Meanwhile, as it cycles back around, we go back up front. And the man to beat right now, lap 25, is going to be the 51 of Troy Cook. Nation's theme song.
Sorry, it's just habit.
I can't say Troy Cook no more. Hit it one more time, Nation.
I hear Troy Cook.
Every time he hears it, that song comes on.
I've been really trying.
So here's how we're going to combat that, Coop. The leader is the number 51. If not, that song is going to be... Oh, the leader was sideways out of that final turn there.
Tokyo Drift.
He dirt tracked it. Garrett Robinson, what are you up to tonight, young man?
Turning some laps at Lernerville.
At Lernerville, you bought that new track getting her goddamn done, ain't you, boy?
Yep.
What you doing that for, Garrett?
Just messing around.
Think about going pro again?
Probably not.
Probably not, he said. Probably not. I wonder why my damn chat and everything's messing up tonight and nothing wants to work. I'm like, what the fuck, Nation? You know what I mean? Nation don't know.
I don't know anything.
I don't either. I'm just going to kill the fucking web browser, see if that's the issue.
You got a lot of laps left, don't you?
I think my computer needs a restart. We got a few laps, Garrett, not a lot. A few. Oh shit, I messed our broadcast up. There we go. We are 26 to 65, Garrett. We're not quite halfway, but we ain't far from it, are we, Coop?
No. Right now, the way it's shaping up, Troy Cook's out to 17.2 second lead that time.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing.
18.
About 18 seconds over this 19 car. Nation, you didn't play it. He said the name.
Whoops.
I was doing something.
What was you doing, Failer?
Grabbing a beer?
Goddamn grabbing a beer. He's getting drunk. You hear that,
I wouldn't
Garrett?
say that.
Yeah.
Nation's getting drunk, gonna be staggering all over his house, fall down the goddamn steps, and piss himself.
Well, that would suck.
It was like a Tuesday night for me.
I got shit to do tomorrow. I didn't plan on doing
We
all
done
that.
played all that shit out. We're gonna have to we're gonna have to get Nation to install a camera for the stream.
I don't think we're going to do that.
You use a laptop, don't you?
Uh-huh.
You can turn the camera on.
Uh-huh.
That's what we should do with all the commentators now. Put a little window together and have all of our live streams in it.
Are you trying to just lose viewers? Is that what your goal is?
That way when
Put my ugly ass up on a goddamn screen. What are you thinking?
Don't you have a mini fridge next to you, Nation?
Uh-uh.
Oh.
Sounds like a great idea.
So you got to get up and walk for a beer every time?
Yeah, I got to go in the kitchen.
Damn it.
Look at the bright side, Nation. If you get too drunk and show up to work like that, you can just have somebody else drive.
That's
Plenty
a good
of people
point.
riding.
Good point.
Those motherfuckers would be more fucked up than me.
I'll tell you what, man. You go back to this 92 car. He's on the move. Coop.
Mm-hmm. Worked up to 4th. He was back on the track at 7th place when he got a new car. So
yeah, he got a new car and come back on the track at 7th, and that's not what's more remarkable. What's more remarkable is the fact that he's picked up about 13 seconds on Troy Cook. 13 seconds, Coop.
He's getting her done.
At that pace right there, after another couple of pit stops, he'll be leading the race again. So the 92 car, we seen the trouble he went through. Man, he was drifting. Absolutely. Hopefully it ain't the curse of the camera.
Just get on somebody else now.
I'll go get back on Hal. Let's see if he can spin around a couple more times, Nation.
Quit fucking with Hal.
He's coming out of turn 1 now. We'll stay on him a whole lap here and see how it goes. Man,
Damn it.
That car's looking a little bit used up there, Coop.
Yeah.
But he's still in the top 10, man.
The first car a lap down right now. But,
Still
no
located
caution,
in the top 10. He's got Larry Anderson behind him there in the 0-4, and that is for position.
Hal's approach to the bus stop's a lot different than everybody else. He comes in a little more right than everyone else. I don't know if that's just his line. He prefers it that way.
I mean, whatever works for you. Really, whatever you're comfortable with at the bus stop, in my opinion, is what's better for you. It might not always be the fastest way, but if it's the way you're comfortable with, it's the way you need to do it.
Yeah.
That's what road course is. A road course is about finding your comfort. Whoa! And there he goes!
He didn't make it a lap. He almost did. He's going to bring it down pit road.
I don't know what he's doing there. Looks like he is going to bring it down pit road. What was that, Nation?
Told you not to do that.
It wasn't my fault.
Yes, the cam curse thing. Yes, it was your fault.
No, it ain't.
The spotter said inside.
There ain't no such thing as a camera curse.
Dude, it happens every time.
All right, then let me stay on the 19 car for a full lap, and let's see if he wrecks.
Oh, man, we're going to wreck the whole field. We're going to wreck the whole field.
I'm an assistant. You know what? If that's the case, let's start with the leader, Troy Cook, and work our way back and wreck every damn one.
Oh, you're going to lose friends right now.
I'm just going to see if Nation's right, if it's the curse of the camera. So we're going to go back to your leader, the 51 of Troy Cook, and we're going to see if he can make a complete lap without wrecking, and that would thereby break the camera curse, right?
If it breaks it, I'm all for it.
Oh, he almost lost it coming out of the damn final turn there.
See?
But he didn't. That's the most important thing. So here we go. We'll count it right now. He went past the start-finish line. So Troy Cook under the microscope, or the curse of the camera. We'll see if it affects him here.
I think what the thing is when you do that,
let's make him more news. Let's go to the cockpit.
Oh, God.
So now we're on board with the 51. So now you see what Troy Cook sees out of his windshield.
You see these hands.
You see his hands, the steering wheel. You see the tachometer red line in there. He's going through the bus stop nice and smooth.
A little oversteer on that third one.
This is what a 21.8 second lead looks like right now. Yeah, you can see the car's tight there, and then coming out of here, it wants to get a little loose when you put the gas down. He's only got a couple more turns left, though. Going to downshift here to second gear.
Man, he's got a fuckload more turns left.
No, he don't. Oh, not on this lap, Nation.
This is
the last turn of this lap right here.
Nope.
Now nice and smooth. He's just staying nice and smooth, and oh no! He just broke the curse of the camera.
Alright, we'll see if it's actually broke. Go to a different car.
Alright, we'll go to second place right there. That's going to be Austin Wagner in the number 19. And he's going to come up to the start-finish line in just a moment, so this will work out real good. Should we go on board with him or just keep the camera on him?
Oh, however you want to do it.
Alright, we'll keep the camera on him because that's what happened with Hal.
Yeah, you didn't go on board with Hal.
Right.
But you did go on board with Troy.
Right, and he didn't wreck. I put him right under the microscope.
Same.
I'm on the same camera with the 19 as I was with Hal.
Where's the fucking start-finish line?
He's already went by it. He's about, I don't know, how many turns?
Everybody's begging in the chat for you to get off of Troy.
Probably 5 turns away here. He's going through the carousel right now. We're watching the 19 Austin Wagner. Through the carousel. Nice and clean.
Austin's going to have company soon.
Yeah, I'm looking in that mirror back there, and I see the 92. We'll go to him next. He's next in line. All right, so it looks like Austin Wagner is going to complete the lap, and no problem. So let's go back to third place, Dylan Altham here. 92 car. Going to be on the board with him for a full lap. See him go through turn 1 there, no problems. Dylan's up to second. I believe the 19 pulled into pit road or wrecked. What happened to him? No. What happened to the 51?
Probably because they were on cam.
The 51 pitted.
He pitted.
Yeah. 51's good.
All right, so Wagner's leading. We're back onto the 92. These guys will be coming to pit road pretty quickly here. He gets a little wiggly out of the bus stop. No big deal.
61 in the middle of the S's.
92's a little wiggly coming out of the carousel there. But I'm sure these guys probably will both be headed to pit road in the next lap or two. Because the 51 will make time on them on fresh tires.
Yeah, I think the 92 is going to bring it down this time. Maybe
actually,
not.
No. He's going to drift it out of the corner there, and we're actually going to stay with him because he's closing up on that 19, and this will be for the lead. And after they cycle through on pit stops, it'll be for second. So pretty significant race.
Dylan's still putting down a minute 15, and I don't know that Troy Cook's actually making up any time on him.
Well, that's because Troy Cook just exited pit road on low tire pressure.
Yeah, but
Dylan's going to have to go through the same thing after he pits. So.
Right, but Troy's fastest laps are a 1:15, and he usually stays in the 1:16 range through the whole run.
Battle for the leads right here. 19's got it. 92 is there. '92 going to look to the inside of the 19 here. 19's going to give him plenty of room. So the 92 is going to temporarily take over the lead here. Drifted out of the corner, and they're going to maintain. They're going to stay on the track. The 92 should be able to go a little longer, Coop.
He pitted and got that fresh car, so
he's
on a different strategy.
He's on a different strategy. That's right. And we are 35 of 65 right now.
Even passing for the lead there, passing Austin Wagner, his lap time was only a second off, so
he didn't slow down much, did he?
No.
Last lap for Troy Cook, though, was a 1:15.287. So Troy has got his tires warmed up now. He's only about 15 seconds behind that 19 car.
As long as he maintains that gap, that's plenty. When the 92 pits, he'll come out. He'll come out way ahead of him. It's weird to see what happens with the pit strategy there, with Dylan being on a different cycle. And here he comes.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, whichever one of us feels like mathing right now, they're 35 of 65. So what's that leave them? 30 laps to go?
So that's 2 pit stops.
That's 2 pit stops, that's right. 92's on pit road now. Troy really pitted on the outside edge of that, though, Coop.
And the 19 pitted with Dylan just now, so...
Yeah, because they want to be safe on fuel.
Right.
I don't know that the 15 didn't pit too early and might not be able to make it on 2. You think that come into play?
I think...
I don't know why you would do that. I don't know why you would do that. I mean, it's not real hard math. But if 17's the max they can go, I mean, he would have pit. He'd have pit right at the edge of it or before the edge of it. You know what I mean? He's going to have about an 18.5 second lead as this straightens out here. With 30 laps to go, man, after seeing what the 92 has made up, there's plenty of time for the 92 to get back to the front.
Oh, Dylan just pitted, and he came out ahead of Troy Cook, so...
That's not what I'm being scored.
Okay, maybe my scoreboard's a little broken right now.
Yeah, it's broken. Sorry. Troy Cook's got an 18-second lead.
Yeah, I've got 0-0 for the intervals. I don't know what...
Austin Wagner is back about 4.3 seconds on Dylan Altum right now in third. Fourth place is going to be Burt Wilson in the number 70 car. Burt's going to be bringing it to pit road, it looks like. Yes, he does. Burt Wilson slowing it down, taking it through pit road, so that'll cycle us on to the next guy, which is going to be Rick Fagone. Who is it, Nation?
That would be Enrique Fagone.
Yeah, Enrique Fagone now being scored in the 4th position after Burt Wilson went to pit road. Then we got Helmlinger. We've seen him have his problems earlier in the race. He's been pretty smooth since then. Helmlinger back here in the 5th position right now because, again, Burt Wilson's losing it.
Oh, my God. How did he say that?
The camera was not on him when that happened, just so you know.
No, but my goodness, man. He came through the bus stop.
You were probably thinking about putting the camera on.
No, I wasn't. Nation. We're going through the field here.
I mean, that's what you said.
Going through the field, I'm about 4 away from getting back to Hal, just so you know. Right now, we're on the 20 car, Russell Charneski. Charneski
love of God, don't put it back on Hal.
Being scored in the 8th position right now. Giving some of these guys some airtime, Nation. I'll try some different camera views, too. There's a little more close-up.
I'm just going to throw a shout out to Dylan. That was a hell of a save. So, when you watch this, Wheelman.
See Charneski being nice and smooth there.
He's going to do it again through the bus stop.
He's going to go around the 3-car Hal Lamy. All right, so let's go back to 9th position. You see that 61. It's got some scars on it, but he's still moving it, Nation. Top 10 for Corey Cook.
Can't even tell that's a 61 car.
Only from the left side. The right side you can tell on the roof. There we go. Good shot of the right side for you, Nation. So Corey Cook having a pretty steady night back here in the 9th spot. We're going to go right to the edge of the top 10, which is the 10th spot of the 04. That's Larry Anderson with that Olympia beer can paint job there, Nation. Unicool on the back of it. Firestone. These cars ain't got no fucking Firestones on them. These cars don't run Firestone. They got Goodyear on this.
Conflict of interest now.
Got a little problem. We got a Goodyear tire rule here, man. He's having a decent run, though. If you're in the top 10 here, it's a good night for you. Period.
Moving through the mess is pretty good there, Larry.
I'm watching that lead just dwindle away, Coop. 14 seconds now.
Little bit by little bit.
All right, go back to 11.
Oh, Troy.
There's the 9-car Tyler Lambert driving a Red Bull machine. Red the Barber, Nation.
Red the Barber.
Just outside of the top 10. Car looks pretty good. Love them wheels on that car, Nation.
I did not paint that.
I love the wheels on it, though, man. His car is clean.
No, wait a minute. I might have painted it. I don't know.
Did you paint it?
I don't know.
He got a little loose out of the turn, but he saves it. I'll tell you what, for Hal's problems tonight, he's still riding back here in the 12th position. And yes, we are on the 3-car Hal Lamy, Nation.
Mm-hmm.
The Chris Kyle paint job.
That is a Chris Kyle paint job.
Yes, it is. I know, I can see it. And it's headed in the right direction.
Forward.
That would be the whole point. I think that's Dylan Altum I see screaming up behind him there sideways. You see Hal Lamy going to pull over to the side there to give that 92 room to pass him on the straightaway here. Hal don't want to hold him up. He knows he's racing up there for round second for the lead. So Hal Lamy / Chris Kyle's not going to be an issue, Nation. Go back.
I don't even fucking know anymore.
One more spot to the 13th position, and that's where we're going to find the what? The number 13 in the 13th position.
So what setup did they end up running tonight?
What's what?
What setup did they end up running?
2018-2019 Charlotte Roval setup is what's on this car tonight.
Okay.
So, Vern, have you tested to see if that that thing that was posted was actually true. If you blow your left rear tire, you go fast.
No, I haven't tested it because I wasn't really sure how to blow the left rear tire, but I've been kicking ass pretty good in that K&N series car without doing shit like that, so I'm not really worried about it.
I'm just wondering if it's true or not.
If it is true and iRacing deems it an exploit, you can get your account banned for it.
Well, how? Because your tire is going to blow. I mean,
It's a
so
known.
what?
If you exploit known exploits, they can ban you for it.
So is there a setup glitch that breaks it?
There has to be a setup glitch in it. I mean, it's common sense that if you run lower tire pressure in the left rear and make it not as easy to rotate, it's going to turn left better.
Right.
That's common sense. I mean, in real life, it would be that way. So by blowing that tire, you're literally just creating more drag on the left rear going into the corner.
But that wouldn't happen in the real world.
In the real world, you'd spin your fucking self out.
Some of them a bit.
But this isn't the real world, so...
This is the sim world.
Right on, right on. Man, there's 23 laps to go, and I don't know if 10 seconds is a big enough cushion for the 51 car.
I don't think it is.
You can see he's caught in traffic. He's got a blinker that he went by there. That's the 70 of Burt Wilson.
You see how he won't say Troy Cook?
I told you I was going to do that, Nation. And when he asks why I don't pronounce his name, you're going to be the reason, so...
Okay.
Troy Cook, Troy Cook, Troy Cook. That's the leader, Nation. Troy Cook!
I've been really trying, baby.
Troy Cook, the leader in the 51.
We got the full intro that time.
You know who the leader is, Nation?
No, I don't. Do you know who it is?
Troy Cook in the 51.
I've been really trying, baby.
Gonna get our whole damn stream banned tonight.
It's all right. It's been banned before in Finland.
We're trying to get it banned in the U.S. now.
What are you talking about? Marvin Gaye sponsors us.
I wish.
I didn't even know. Is that who actually sings that song?
I wish anybody
Yeah.
sponsored us at this point.
That damn Brad's younger than me, and I didn't know that.
I'll tell you guys, I was thinking when the chase started that, man, there's only 5 races left, and 2 weeks later I'm thinking, damn it, there's still 2 more after this one. 2 more weeks after this one. 4 more races. 5
I can't
more.
believe you
Yeah.
didn't know that, Vern. Or
Dude, I don't keep up with. I just know
Keep
the
up
song.
with.
I don't know who sings.
that's an old song, buddy. That's a doing it
I
song.
know. That's older than me.
That's a baby making music.
That lead is under 10 seconds now. We're watching the 92 car working behind a 20 car Charneski. Oh, he's loose. Sideways loose. I don't know how he's hanging on to that thing, Coop.
He's driving it. He did that through the bus stop earlier, and I don't know how he saved it.
Well, we've seen him have the bad luck earlier in the race with the 108 car. He's making a really nice recovery.
He wants it. He wants it bad.
Yes, he does.
And save the titties.
He knows these road courses. I believe he won on the Roval last season, so he knows these are tracks he can win on.
He definitely instilled a lot of confidence that he was going to win this race. And he's thrown it into the dog leg there when he's coming out of the bus stop. He's throwing the right rear out to basically set up his next corner.
Yeah, it's just pointing the car.
It's awesome how he's doing it, but It just looks so on the edge.
8.99 seconds now. The gap, 9 seconds. Just keeps getting lower and lower. 21 laps to go. That's a half a second a lap. But it won't be too long from now that 51's going to have to make a pit stop.
When he came in on lap 30?
Actually, he's only on 13 on the stint, so he can run it a few more laps here. When he pitted, it would be right on the edge, Coop.
Yeah.
So the 51 would be right on the edge of the run here, so I'd imagine in a few laps, probably 17 to go, we'll see him on pit road. Where the 92 and the 19 just ran to a safer part, Troy kind of pitted on the edge. We know they can go 17 laps, and I'm showing him working just over 13 laps on this stint. But, man, that lead is just going away. It is down to 7.7 seconds, so in less than a lap, the 92's picked up 1.3 seconds on him. Less than a lap.
Now, Troy is fighting some lap traffic up here. He got around the 40.
You can see the 92 on the same straightaway as him now. Oh, driving a little wide coming off of turn 1 there. He's going to bring it through the S's and up the hill right now. The problem, though, is he can see that gap like we can. You just got to make sure that you don't push yourself too hard. It's real easy when you see that gap starting to shrink real fast like that to overdrive your car and ruin your whole night.
Yeah, you start looking for a 10th here, a 10th there, and next thing you know, you find 10 seconds in the sand trap.
You start losing fucking, 10 seconds in the sand. That's right. The same thing for the 92, which he's been really good about it. Oh, 9 car hard into the inside wall. Son of a bitch.
He's going to hold it there. I think he's telling.
Troy Cook a little sideways out of the corner. See Dylan Altum back in coming out of that corner right now. Same way sideways, but is on the same straightaway. 1 car in between them. Troy Cook needs to be nice and smooth, but, man, 5 seconds, and at the pace he's closing, he's going to catch him in less than 5 laps here, Coop.
Dylan ran his fastest lap on lap 38, the 1:13.358. And he's ran a 1:14 ever since. Troy Cook's about 2 seconds off
a lap slower. Yep.
Yep.
The lead is 5 seconds flat right now. I'd bet the 51 car comes down this time. If I was a betting man, Coop.
Not hearing any race chatter yet.
4.5 second lead now.
He's going to push it one more lap.
Yeah, he's going to run her one more lap. Just for safety. For testing purposes only, Nation.
Educational purposes only.
Got her out of shape going into 1.
For the most part, though, he's been slow and steady. Well, slower than the 92 and steady. How's that?
It's just, it's like you said, you got to pace yourself, and I think the 51 is in that gap. He's trying to maintain. He's not going to overdrive it. Second place is still good, especially in chase.
It's funny to go all those laps on a track like Watkins Glen and see the leaders separated by 3 seconds. But the 51 car, I'm pretty sure, is going to bring it to the attention of his pit crew now, because this is going to be 17 on his tires. And I don't know that they can go much farther than that. So 3 seconds the gap as they go around the final turn here, and here comes the 51 car down pit road.
No mistakes on pit road.
Yep,
Get it in
that's
nice
the
and
other
easy.
thing. Got to be nice and smooth getting on pit road here. No mistakes. Get her down to the attention of the crew. Take 4 tires here. Still a long way to go. See Troy going to roll up there to his pits. Nice and smooth. Good stop. Oh, he went over too far. He had to back up. Now he went too far to the right, Coop.
Man.
So the leader went too far to the right, had to pull up, back up, and everything to get it straightened out, and that cost him a ton of time.
Man, that iRacing is really sensitive here. He took 2.
Yeah, it's null and void, though. Taking 2 is null and void when you have a mistake like that. Meanwhile, we'll go back to the 19, Austin Wagner. Austin's about 30 seconds behind Dylan Altum.
Let me throw this out there, Vern. What we've been experiencing with this tire model, being that them left sides will be heated up, will his outlaps be a little bit faster?
I don't know. I mean, really, what we've experienced with the tire model right now, I've seen stuff happen that I didn't believe was possible. So, I mean, he might have been able to go in there and take no tires and just fuel and come out and rock and roll. You know what I mean? I don't know. We've seen 2 tires pull away for the win a couple weeks back.
We're going to find out in about 15 laps.
Here comes Austin Wagner down pit road now, the 19 car. Let's see if he can do it cleanly. I mean, that's the whole thing. You got to do it for the whole race. You got to be clean. We're going to see how much it costs him when the 92 does come down pit road. So we've got about 15 laps to go now. $19 don't look like he has any problem getting into his pits. He's going to take 4 tires. So 4 tires and fuel for the 19. He's back out on the track. Nice smooth pit stop. The thing is, man, I really, with this many laps to go, don't want to try anything that might jeopardize my run. Get back to the 92 of Dylan Altum. I think the 92 might have just come off pit road, too. And if that's the case, he's got about a 3.5 second lead over Troy Cook. That would be right on the money. So that was the difference. We've seen Troy Cook do 2 tires. I don't know how many Dylan did, but Dylan's got him by about 4 seconds right now. When they pitted, Troy had about a 3-second lead. So that's about 7.5 seconds. Right, Nation?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
It would have been really beneficial if he took 2 and didn't have that pit stop mess up. He could have maybe... Oh, the 92 again through the chicane. Just
pushing it there, ain't he?
Yeah. I don't think he needs to.
Yeah, 4.5 second lead. He's pulling away from second place, so again, it would get to the point where I don't push it. I don't know if I'm blocked from YouTube or what tonight, but I can't get it to work on no browser.
It's up there.
I know the stream's up because my OBS is working all right. Oh, he was loose right there going through the S turns. He's loose all over the place, Coop, but he's hanging on to it.
I think it's bouncing everywhere, isn't it?
It's crazy. It's fun to watch, though. That's the advantage with being a kid.
Got them reflexes.
Yeah, and after you start aging, it's not that I don't have the reflexes. I just get to the point where I'm like, fuck it, I ain't doing it no more.
Exactly.
And I park the sumbitch and go do something else.
Fuck this, I'm gonna finger paint.
That's right. I'm gonna go fucking play with myself or something.
Or
Well,
that.
alright then. I'm not at that point. I'm in the finger painting stage.
I'll go play with my wife for a while. Go play with the wife. Fuck this game.
Finger paint with the wife.
There is that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Finger paint on the wife.
Yeah.
See, now he's just coming up with all kinds of options.
Yeah, Coop ain't been married as many years as we have, Nation.
Nah, I was just gonna lay on the floor and color.
So Coop still gets to finger paint the wife.
Yeah, we don't get that option anymore.
We don't finger nothing on her.
Nope.
Like when you were dating.
Yeah, it ain't like that.
Well, that stuff goes away.
How long you been married, Coop?
About 4 minutes.
Well, then
he's full of
a
shit,
few
Nation.
years of. You've got a few years of fun.
A whole lot of finger painting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got a whole lot of finger paint left.
Yeah, you can finger everything on her.
They should.
Just saying.
You use all the colors.
Yep.
And then you just mix them all up and it turns brown.
And then there's this brick wall coming, and you hit it, and you're done.
And then you're painting the wall.
Yeah, you must just lay on the floor and color. Just saying.
I'll probably be eating the crayons.
There is that too.
Dylan Altham stretched it out. He's in another time zone now.
He's gone. 7.5 second lead. 92 car getting her done, Nation.
Never heard of him.
Getting
There's
her
only
done.
4 cars left on the lead lap tonight. Dylan Altham, Troy Cook, Austin Wagner, and Ricky Fagon.
Somebody type in the chat. I think I got my chat working again. Just type in something like, fuck you, Vern, we hear you, or something. 8-second lead now.
God damn it. Brad, I was going to fucking say fuck you, Vern.
10 laps to go.
Sorry.
Oh, Coop, I see it. You put type in. What type are you?
Type A.
Type A. What type do
A
you
positive.
think he is there, Nation?
I'm type... Fuck, I don't know. Are you supposed to know your blood type?
Man, I'll tell you, man, Troy Cook
good
is...
enough.
Troy Cook's turning the fastest laps he's turned all night. So he's
Those
picking
things-
up the pace here at the end, too.
Those are things they made you learn in school.
I
Nation.
have no fucking idea what my blood type is. Alcohol?
Red?
Yeah, it's the red kind.
There's the 19 car, Austin Wagner back in third. He's about 32 seconds behind Troy Cook. And Troy's about 8, almost 9 seconds behind the leader, Dylan Altham now. Then we got Rick Fagonde, Enrique. What, Nation?
Enrique Fagunde.
Yep, driving a 10 Valvoline car, sitting back here in the 4th spot.
He's going to look to go lap down, too.
Yeah, you
Solid
see the
finish,
leader
though.
right behind him right now, Dylan Altham. What a remarkable recovery for that 92 car. Goes from just getting flat wiped out while having a big lead. Has to reset, get another car, Coop. Got him a new car, and comes back out and drives from that gap and retakes the lead. And with 9 to go, has got a 10.4-second lead.
I'd say he's wheeling it.
That's pretty impressive. So there's the 40 car right there. Cody Martin having a good drive tonight. Cody currently scored in the 5th position. Back one more, you'll see the number 77 of Garrett Helmlinger. Helmlinger riding in the 6th spot. So good result. Be a good finish for him. Good points night. He's got a little damage on the right front, so his night's been a little eventful for him. Well, I think we've seen him get caught up with the 9 car early in the race, so we know he's had some fireworks tonight. Go back to the 20 car there, Russell Charneski. Charneski up to the 7th position now. This is a car that has slowly moved up spots as the nights went on. More than likely just limiting mistakes from drivers in front of them. We're going to find Burt Wilson back here in the 8th position in the number 70 car. And this is going to be your last through the field before the finish of the race here. Burt's car looks pretty good. Looks like he's going to settle in here. 9th spot, we're going to find that number 61 of Corey Cook. I think the right side still might be unreadable, Nation.
Yeah.
Have to wait to see here.
Hell no, you can see it.
Oh, the left side, I mean.
I can't see the left side.
We'll see it in the bus stop up here. Right here we go. Yep, you can't read the number on the side of it.
Fucking gone.
All right, so let's go back to the 10th position. That's going to be the 0-4 there of Larry Anderson. His car looks pretty clean, too, coming up to the 6 lap to go mark. All right, we're going back to Hal Lamy Nation.
All right.
3 car, number 11, last car going on the track tonight. Everybody else is disconnected at this point. Watkins Glen has just been a rough race for most of these drivers, Nation.
Yeah, but Hal's one of those drivers that even if it fucks him totally through the whole race, he'll finish the race.
Well, that is awesome as hell right there. My chat was working, and guess what? It crashed again.
And awesome.
Yes, and it keeps kicking me out every time it does it. I got to sign back in. It ain't saving nothing.
Damn, you're having a good day right there.
No, I'm not having a good fucking day.
You're having like the day I've had today.
Yeah, it's crashed completely. You got to sign in and it don't do nothing. So we'll close that piece of shit out as you see the 92 working his 6 laps to go. Oh, Corey Cook. There he goes. He's around. Not a lot of damage there, though. He had a big enough lead. He can probably get it turned around and saved here. Oh, nowhere to go. Wow.
Wow.
That was close. So the leader had a moment, but he is going to maintain the lead. He almost didn't. If that 10 car hadn't have been so quick with his movement there, Coop, that might have been the end of the 92. You were just saying in the chat he needs to take it easy.
Yep.
Apparently he couldn't see the chat, Coop. But he had a big enough gap that he was able to maintain the lead there. That almost got really bad.
He's got smoked tires now, and he needs to really back it down.
Yeah, you go off in another one of these corners or the bus stop, and it'll loop right back around on you again because you get them heated up like that. Oh, the 10 car has troubles, and he's wrecking in the bus stop. You can see the 92 backing it down here going through the carousel. That's probably going to back him up a little bit after that little bit of a scare there, Coop.
Yeah, 5-second gap, though. I don't know what's going to happen here. It got interesting.
It's 6 seconds now, so the 92 is still a little bit faster than the 51 is. Oh,
he come out of...
And my chat is not working again, just so you guys know.
Fuck that chat.
That's what I say to you.
Melissa, you need to go in there and put an egg under that brake pedal.
4 more laps, Misty. 4 more. Apologize for everybody not be able to see what you're saying in the chat, but probably a good idea that I can't see it from what Nation told me.
No, I ain't saying anything about you, man.
Probably a damn good thing I can't see nothing, Nation.
Oh, shit, there was that. Never mind. Yeah, no, they're not.
The gap is about 7.5 seconds right now, Coop. 7.5 seconds.
Dylan can't afford to lose it again, though.
No, he can't. It cost him half that gap last time. So, and if that 10 would have got into him, it would have cost him the whole gap. And we know he's already burned a fast repair, so that could have been really, really bad. He's still dirt tracking it off that last turn there, though.
The 10 car is actually falling back to 5th. He's going to be fighting Cody Martin for 4th spot.
Yeah, we see the 10 car right not too far behind the 40 here with 3 to go. Hey, I reconnected to the chat again, Nation.
Some of my bitch.
But I can't see the whole chat.
Yeah, you ain't missing it. They're pretty much just praising me, and that's pretty much the whole thing.
Pretty much the whole thing, they're praising Nation.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
I'm not buying that, Coop.
Like, not going to play long?
Sounds like Nation's trying to feed us a bunch of shit.
It's a whole bunch of shit.
All right, so coming to the line this time, it's going to be 2 to go, Nation. Man, I timed this race perfectly laps-wise.
Yeah, you did, because I should be in bed, but fuck it.
2 to go now. Oh, you'll be all right.
Yeah, because you don't have to drive the crackheads around. That's what I do.
I know.
I told you. Just let them drive.
Let the crackheads drive. You sleep in the back of the fucking van.
Call an Uber.
Call an Uber.
Call an Uber.
Coop, let the crackheads drive and call an Uber. That's all you got to do, Nation. See, Coop's got it figured out.
He does have it figured out.
I'll tell you someone else that does too. Elise Watkins Glenn figured out tonight. That's the 92 of Dylan Altham. He's about a lap. He's lap and a half away here from victory.
He's going to pull her off as long as nothing goes crazy.
That's a good sign too when you've had some interesting shit happen during the race, Coop.
Well, he ain't got no traffic around him, so he should be all right.
You know, you can get flat wiped out by somebody early on and then fight your way back and then loop it around again and maintain the lead, you know, with less than 6 to go. That's pretty good. So out of the last turn there, one more time down the straightaway, he should get the white flag this time. That's the 92 of Dylan Altham. Second place, none other than Troy Cook, Nation.
Really? Do you want me to do it again?
That's who it is. It's Troy Cook, second place.
I've been really trying.
You wait till he watches this.
Yeah, no.
Third place is Austin Wagner. We'll do the top 5 real quick. Austin Wagner driving a 19 car. He's about 42 seconds back. Third's going to be the number 40 car of Cody Martin. And fifth right now is Rick Fagond.
Never heard of him.
Well, who have you heard of?
Enrique Fagande.
Enrique Fagande. All right, so Dylan Altum on the final lap driving that number 92 car. He's only got a few more corners left, Coop. He's got a bus stop to go through again, and maybe not a bus stop. He's going up the hill.
2 more.
Oh,
There's one.
there's one. And here's the last corner right here. He's going to dirt track it just one more time out of that corner, bring it down the straightaway, and Dylan Altum is going to win tonight at Watkins Glen.
There it is.
There it is. Your top 3 is going to get an interview. Your driver of the day is going to get an interview. I don't know who won the driver of the day, but I can only assume that it'd be that driver that we know in the 3 car.
I don't think we have to assume that. It just is.
So interesting night for the 92. Able to hang on and get it done here at the end. Nice comeback.
Insanity. Awesome.
Controlled insanity. But he's able to come back and get it done tonight. He said he was going to do it, Coop, and he did it. Right?
Well, a man of his word. That he instilled confidence throughout every week, and you practice this place enough, you can afford to make those mistakes, I guess.
All right, Coop, you got the winner interview tonight, so here you go.
Dylan Altum. You got Vern Bradley Cooper, Nation up in the broadcast tower. You got a copy?
Yes, I do.
Dylan. He can't hear us over the champagne, Vern.
Yeah, he's got to let that champagne settle down there. Dylan Altum. There he is right there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, Dylan. What's going on, buddy?
Hey, man. What up?
Hello.
Hold up.
He's going to burn it down here.
I think he's got you muted or something because I can hear Dylan just fine in here, Coop.
You can hear him. Okay.
You might have him. Make sure you right-click him. Make sure you ain't got him muted out.
Okay, there it is.
All right, go ahead now.
We fixed the technical glitch. Dylan Altum, hell of a win. You came back from being wrecked and looping it. You're on your own. You drove it like a lunatic the whole time. But you did what you said you were going to do, man. You did what you said you were going to do.
Yep, I kept my word from what I've been saying the past weeks.
Now, you seem to get around this place better than anybody else. Is there any kind of tips you want to give anybody to get around this place? No? Just shifting gears, man. How's that clutch?
Go get some laps on a set of course of drifting. That's what helps me the most. Me knowing how to slide a car. When everybody else is letting out the throttle, I'm just full throttle sending it pretty much.
Yeah, you were sliding it out of that last turn a lot tonight. You you looped it around there in the last turn, and dude, just a good job. That was a hard thing to overcome. So I'm envious of that driving.
Appreciate it.
So you got anybody you want to thank for tonight?
I just want to thank my sponsor, Bang, my mom, Race Engineering, which is on Troy's car also. And I would like to thank Troy. I was having fun with him, and me and him were in the front all day.
Both of you did a hell of a job, so kudos, man. Great job. Again.
Yep, good job. Good job there, Dylan.
Yeah, appreciate it, guys.
All right, so that was the number 92, your race winner tonight, Dylan Altum. We're going to get the guy he was doing a burnout with up here. And that's going to be the 51 of Troy Cook. Nation, you want this one?
No, go ahead.
Troy Cook, this is Vernon Nation and Bradley Cooper in the broadcast booth. You got a copy?
I got you. What's up, guys?
Second place tonight, man. You got to lead quite a bit of laps there. Ultimately bringing it home second, so pretty good night for the 51. You want to tell us about it?
Yeah, that was a good race. Nobody had anything for Dylan. That kid was fast. Congratulations to him. That's awesome. Just want to thank all you guys for putting it on, and my family and friends for watching, my cousins, everybody that watches on YouTube. Shout out to the Amy's and the Riddles, and to Grandma Riddle. Hope she's doing good. And yeah, just fun. In Motion, CBD, Reese Engineering. Thanks, Corey, for spotting and all you do. Hell yeah.
Well, awesome, man. Really good night for you. Should be a really good points night, too, getting late into the season here.
Yep, for sure. I needed it. It was hard. It was tough. You had to be real careful with the car. I think I had 0 incidents, I believe.
Yeah, I won't know until actually when I do the points and the results. It'll show up on there. But that'll be after we get done with the broadcast tonight, so you can see it on your results, though, when you get out of the session. Good night. Regardless, anyway around, good night for you. And it looked like for a long time there that you might pull this thing off tonight.
I thought so. I messed up on both the green flag pit stops. I was too far right, so I had to back up and reposition the car. I probably lost a good 9 or 10 seconds between.
Yeah,
the two
we
stops.
actually caught one of those pit stops when that happened, where you were too far right and you had to pull the car up, back it up a little bit to get it in line there. So
yeah, I did it both stops, but still, we probably wouldn't have had anything for Dylan. He's fast.
It's hard to be perfect there for 65 laps, man. Watkins Glen is one of the tough tracks. So you ready to come back tomorrow night and do it again in the trucks, Troy?
Heck yeah, we're gonna try it again.
Awesome, man. You already thanked everybody because I heard that. So anyone else you want to shout out to before we go here?
Yeah, just my team, HJRM, all you guys for the support and your friendship. And yeah, just thanks.
Awesome, man. Congrats on the second place tonight.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Good job, Troy.
Thank you.
All right, so that's the driver of the 51, Troy Cook, and we're going to get third place in here. Awesome Wagner Nation, you want to do this one?
Not really.
Coop?
I'll do it.
All right, here you go.
I just don't like talking to people.
Nation's being stuck up tonight.
Gee, awesome Wagner. We got Vern, Bradley Cooper, and the Stuck Up Nation in the broadcast.
Oh, man.
Stuck Up Nation.
What's up?
Not much, man. You had a pretty quiet night, but the top 3, you led a couple laps there.
I didn't have anything for Troy and Dylan. They were freaking flying. I mean, Dylan got wrecked out and he still won the race. So, yeah, I'm really excited for tomorrow night's race to watch Dylan win again. And
oh, now.
Damn.
Anything can happen. Anything can happen, man. We saw that.
I don't know. I don't know. Him and Troy are really freaking fast around here. So.
Well, that just means you got to get into practice with us tonight, and we'll run some laps.
Yep, I guess.
Now you seem to get around the place good enough. You got a top 3. Not taking anything away from you, dude. You did a good job. You got through pit road clean. Seemed pretty consistent.
Yeah, I'll take it.
I think just bringing it home to the finish at Watkins Glen's an accomplishment.
Yeah,
Yep,
and you're on the
right.
lead lap, so there's only 3 guys that can say that tonight.
Well, yeah, you look and half the field disconnected because they done use the fast repairing the cars up, Austin.
Yeah, but I was just trying to keep her clean the entire race pretty much and worked out.
That's all you can do, man. Just hang on to her. 65 laps there and bringing it home. Podium finish. Good points night for you.
Yep, I'll take it.
You got anybody you want to thank for tonight?
Oh, thank you guys. Thanks for putting everything on.
You're welcome, man.
you.
All right, see you guys tomorrow night.
All right, we'll see you tomorrow night, Austin. So that's third place finisher there, Austin Wagner, driving the number 19 car. So
I think we have a driver of the day, don't we?
Who's our driver of the day? Because I got kicked out of the goddamn chat again.
I'm gonna give a real good guess, but I'm gonna look it up.
Well, I know who it is. Who is it, Nation?
We all know who it is.
You know his name, though?
Yeah, it would be.
Think about it. Hold on. Let's let Nation think about it here before he gets it figured out.
I don't know.
His name's.
The driver of the day come in said he don't know either.
What's up, Hal?
Because I was talking to somebody else when you rudely interrupted.
I didn't rudely interrupt you.
Vern did it. We rudely interrupted him.
Yeah, Vern rudely interrupted you.
Let me fix it in the booth here.
Hal, you got driver of the day again, buddy.
Driver of the day's Dylan and Troy.
Not according to the fans.
They did an awesome job.
They did, but you know, you got the fans, man.
Yeah.
You had 19 votes tonight.
All right, check.
That's the only thing we had.
Nation, check the bottom left corner of the broadcast. What I did. You like that?
I do like it.
That's a nice little addition right there. I need you to paint that box black and orange, though.
How'd you do that?
There's a thing called In the Booth, and I typed in Hal's name and number.
Yeah, I can paint it. Just give me the graphic.
Well, it's in that thing.
Oh, you had Austin Wagner's name up there, too. That's good.
I did. Yep, I'll start doing that from now on if I think about it.
So, Hal, I guess you got to tell us how the race was for you.
Tell us how that curse of the camera went.
Not very well.
Oh, I did it to him.
Were you in that first lap thing?
No, I made it through that.
Okay.
You were looking pretty good there. How you were?
I just used my fast repair, and then a guy decided to go through the bus stop, bounce off the guardrail, and take the front end out. We were junk.
We were junk, he said.
You didn't end up too bad. I mean, 11th at Watkins Glen.
You finished
after 9 minutes of repair. Yep.
But you finished.
But you still finished.
That's better than what half the field did tonight.
9 minutes of repair. That's only 9 laps here.
That's right.
About finished.
So pretty.
So, Hal, is there anybody you'd like to thank?
Just the fans. That's all, I guess.
Damn, feller. You ain't mad at us, are you?
No.
Love you, mean it.
Ain't been a good night.
Coop's like, love you, mean it.
We ain't gonna pick on Hal too much, and plus I got points and stuff to update, and my chat's not working anyway. So thank everybody for coming out, watching the broadcast tonight, and we'll be back tomorrow night to bring the trucks here and try this one more time. Wicked Wednesday.
Thank y'all. Love you.
Ought to be a wicked fucking Wednesday, huh?
We're gonna bring plenty of charcoal and fire.
We got to have charcoal and fire to get back and see those replays.
Charcoal.
But thank everybody for coming out, voting for driver of the day tonight once again, and we'll catch you tomorrow night. Have a good safe night, everybody.
Y'all take care.